Howdy folks, this is Sunday morning vlog here, and my furnace is acting up and getting ready to go out on me, and I can't get it to burn fuel like it's supposed to. I don't know what's going on here. I think it's just so cold outside because I got a little bit of fuel and it just ain't picking it up because it's so cold, I think. I'll try her again. See, it's burning it and it won't stay burning. See that? See, now it's gone and it will light now. So I don't know what's going on with it, and I hope the electrodes are good in it. I really ain't got the money to fix this darn thing. I think it's just so cold that it ain't going to take off like it usually does. This is a Beckett. This is why I don't like these old furnaces. Can't stand them. See, the pump's working good down here. I can feel the fuel coming through. I mean, it's really cold, so I guess I don't know if it's done gelled up on me or what, but this is just a Sunday early morning vlog here. I'm hoping I can get this thing to take off. See, it locked out now, so I gotta hold this thing down until it lights back up green because it locks out. It's just part of the protection so it doesn't keep pumping fuel in and take off like that and go whoo like that. This is a newer furnace. It should light up green here in a second. Can't stand these old furnaces. There, light up green. Give it a second. I just don't think it's going to take off like it usually does. So it ain't even burning. I think I'm going to just call it a night because it ain't going to take off like it usually does. Part of it too is I'm so low on fuel. It's only got about 10 gallons out there, but I've run it plenty of times like this before. You know, it'll keep running till, you know, it gets down to about a half a gallon out there, and which I don't like normally doing that, but you know, times are kind of tight right now, and this probably 10 to 15 gallons left, so it should still be enough to run. But I think what it is it's so low out there, all the cold in that tank is making the fuel gel up on me. And see, it's not even doing nothing. Now, really, the right way to fix this would be to get more fuel, but I just can't afford it. I mean, it's like $1,000 to get that darn tank full. I'd like to get me a wood stove and get tired of this darn thing. Hate winters. That's why I want a house. Hate living in a trailer in the wintertime. Anybody out there knows what it's like living in a trailer, y'all know, y'all can feel my pain. It's rough. It ain't like a house. You got thin walls and can't hardly keep it heated. You're constantly fighting stuff. Been messing with this thing probably for about an hour now, and I was hoping I'd keep running enough, maybe it would pull the fuel up enough to where it would, take off, but I'm locked out again, so it's about every 2 to 3 times it locks out, and which is nice because I like that protection. But this is just one of them winter times, I guess. One of them, they're calling it Arctic winter. I believe it. Let this thing try it again, and I think I'm gonna just call it a night. Cause if it ain't gonna pick it up, then it ain't no use in keep trying. I'm just gonna have to see if I can get some more fuel somehow, or diesel. I've been burning diesel on this thing for about 4 years, and it's cheaper to get 50 gallons like that and just run it for a month, and than it is pay $1,000 to have them come out. Yeah, it just ain't gonna do it. Worth a try. The only thing bad about wintertime, the water done froze up again. Can't really do a lot. I can move it around, but it's done froze up again. It makes about 10 times now since this thing's done froze. About ready to get some heating tape or something, but I'm getting tired of this darn thing freezing up. It's about 38 degrees in here. I need to get this thermostat fixed. I've been bypassing it. Well, I'm ready for spring. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready for spring. I hate fighting this cold weather. It's a little warmer in here. It's about 62, 64 in here, which ain't bad. I had the door open. Normally it's about 75, 80 in here. So I'm not freezing to death. It's just the rest of the place is cold. So hopefully I have to figure out something about getting some money for some diesel. I'm gonna have to get more diesel. It's just not gonna pick it up right. Could be air in the line too, or dirt or something, but just have to figure out something. Old furnaces here. Hate these darn things. I'd like to convert it over to propane. It was saying something on there how to convert it. And you ain't got to have all them issues with it so cold outside. Wish this darn thing would just take off here. Nope. I don't know if it's got dirt in the lines or or what, but just ain't picking it up like it should. So I just checked it. I'll check the fuel again. Got the tank. Let's go check that real quick here. Tank is not that far away from it, so it's not like the fuel has to go a long ways. Y'all can't really see nothing, but I'll show y'all in just a minute how much is in it. Okay, let's see. Let's go over here where it's the light. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see this. It's got fuel. It's maybe 10 gallons. And it's, right here. I don't know if moisture got in the tank. I don't think it has. It's got, it's up to around here. I got a chart for every inch that, that's maybe 2 inches. Maybe 3 inches. For every so many inches, it's so many gallons. I got a chart that converts that over. But I'll show y'all. Let's take a look at our chart here. Go right there. Alright, let's take a look at our chart here. Okay. Well, I might have been wrong. Alright, now according to this chart, 1 inch is about 6 gallons. And 2 inches looks like about 2 inches here is 14 gallons. Because this is my tank, 27, 44, 60. And we have about 3, so maybe it might be about 23 gallons in there. I was thinking it had about 10, but it might be about 23. I might be around about right, because that's 3 inches and 23, so I know we had about 3 inches at least. So to fill it halfway would be about 14 and a half, 15 inches is about half. It's a 275 gallon tank here. I like this chart here because it makes it nice. I found it online. Had it for quite a while. It's a nice tank. VersaChart here. 2 gallons of oil and tank. Mine is the horizontal tank. That one's vertical. 330 gallon horizontal. 330 vertical. 500, 550, and 1,000, so on. But mine is this one. Because I went out and actually measured it. And that's what mine is. Well, it's the same measurements, it's just turned horizontal. So we got about 23 gallons, a little bit more than what I thought it was, so that's a good thing. That's always a real good thing. It's always good to have more. Yeah, this thing just won't. I think what's really wrong with it is it's done gelled up, because it actually has did this last year because it was so low. That's the problem. You need, if you got an oil tank, you really need to keep as full as you can so you don't have this issue. That's why I'm having this issue every year. But you know, I ain't got $1,000 to lay out for it to fill that thing up. And I was gonna try and get the payment plan they got too, but you know, it's $150, $200 a month for like a year, and that's only one tank full too. So you know, you gotta keep that in mind too. It just ain't worth it. I was just, you know, I ain't got a whole lot of money to spare.